Hello, 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 and good afternoon, good morning in some places, and welcome to Getting Down to Business with MzBee, the special edition, special presentation. We are coming to you now just to have a conversation. We've been trying to do this since yesterday, okay? However, we are here. Hello, 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 good afternoon, you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday and getting things going, getting your errands ran, you're getting your chores done or whatever the case. Hello, Latrice. Hello, Jay. How are you? Hey, Aaron. How are you? Hey, everybody. Come on in. If you are in groups and things like that. Hello, everybody. Hello, Skyla. If you are in groups, especially groups where they do, they're entrepreneurs and all of those things, come on in. Hello. Come on in and share for me, please. Because today is kind of like a Q&A, okay? Q&A for business, for entrepreneurship. Hello. For if you are a business hopeful, hello, Lori. If you're a business hopeful and you want to get those questions asked, today is the day to do so. Today is the day to also have your notebook and your pen or pencil so that you can kind of be taking down some notes and things like that for your own self with regards to where we stand right now, where your business stand, where you stand, what you can do, what are your options, and all of those things. Okay, so do not take this for granted. Definitely do so. I am a business coach. Therefore, the things that I do and the things that I'm about to give to you are things that I do charge for normally. However, we are in a time right now where sometimes everything don't need to be charged. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it's possible for you to offer services, okay? For you to offer services and you to do the things and get the information, give the information to people when you know that you're going to set them up for a win. Hello, Carmelita. Thank you, Lori. If you're going to set them up for a win, then definitely do so. Right now is a time where we all are in need of one another. We all are in need of one another. And sometimes, again, it is just not feasible for you to charge for everything. Right now, people are tight. People are going through it financially. And so we cannot make ourselves a burden. I understand you got to get paid for what you do, but there is a thing called bartering. There's a thing called, you know what I'm saying? Exchanging for service, those things. You know what I'm saying? You can absolutely make yourself available for someone. And then especially if that someone that you're helping has a service or whatever that you are in need of, for sure, it can definitely be an exchange right there. You do not have to charge for everything, but those things that you, for like goods and things like that, absolutely, you may have to charge for that. But right now, for me to be able to equip you for the win, I don't feel a need to have to charge for every single thing. If you want me to take your personal plan and you and I sit down one-on-one and we discuss your future, you putting a business plan together for you, a strategy for you to be able to execute your business and make sure that it goes off the ground and make sure that it stays in flight, okay, without a situation, no matter what the economy is, then those things that we can talk about. Hello, Bernita. Those are things that we can discuss one-on-one if you so choose. But right now, I'm giving you all the tools that you need for free. Right here, right now, for your business. So if you have any questions, feel free. Do not think that your question is a simple one or your question may be, a stupid one or whatever the case. No. I would rather you ask than for you to endeavor on something and it's the wrong thing to do. I would rather you ask. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Gerald, I would rather you ask and you step out on something that you and pursue something that is not necessary for your business. Because let me tell you something. Everything that's out here for entrepreneurs, depending on your field, it may not be for you. So some of the things that we're doing in our fields and in our businesses, it may not be the right thing to do for our particular business, for our particular field. It may not be necessary for you. Or there are some things that, hello, Patricia, there are some things that you should be doing that you're not doing enough of. Hello, Ling. Hello, Brandy. You guys come on in and we're going to have a Q&A. It's almost like a rapid fire boot camp for us to get you equipped and get you the answers that you need for your business, okay? Now, first and foremost, for those people who are in business right now, how is everything going for you? What are some of your, if you are in business right now and you may be struggling, or you might have run it into a brick wall during this time, okay? Hello. During this time, what are some of your dilemmas? What are just some of your dilemmas? What are some of your hangups? What are some of the things that you may be slightly, not so much overly struggling with, but slightly struggling with when it comes down to your business? Is it marketing? Is it feedback? Is it scheduling? Time management? What is it? What is some of your things? Is it engagement? Because right now, hello, Shauna, because right now, everything that we do, hey, Lily, everything that we do right now is online based. Patricia says, I'm a home care agency owner. Okay. And so how has your business been doing during this time? What has been some of the things, if any, have you been running into? If you all are in business, or you coming into the room and you know someone in business, share this live, because we are answering questions today. Okay. Thank you. We're answering questions today regarding business. I know from what I've seen, I know a lot of people are, especially if before COVID-19, they had a storefront or location that, according to society right now, is non-essential. And so they had to, including myself, had to shut it down. They had to shut it down because their business, it was direct customer base, okay? So now, hey, Christine, so now when it comes down to servicing their clientele or their customer base, they can't do a direct, sale because of the social distancing, and because they can only have a gathering of up to a certain amount of people, and even that dwindled down. So even the number that they were able to see before, they can no longer see. In the beauty arena, nobody is doing hair. No one should. Let me rephrase that. No one should be doing hair right now. And I would question the validity of those who are still doing hair or of some sort right now. Honestly speaking, because my thing is this: when it comes down to business, first and foremost, you must, first and foremost, you must be a person of integrity. Let me say that again for the people in the back. First and foremost, you must be a person of integrity in order to operate a business effectively, okay? But unfortunately, we see a whole bunch of people in business when they are corrupt, they are scammers, they are liars, they are cheaters. Okay, Christine says, we have a business, but in my country, only essential business can be up and running. So no work, no money. Here's the thing. Why is your business not online based as well? Because this avenue right here is FREE. Hey, Sean. FREE. To be present online. Online internet real estate is what I call it. Shauna said, I run an online business, and my problem is, how do you market when so many people are out of work? How do you market when you know people are facing hard times? Because, and that is great, that's a great question, and that is a great concern, and that is very, very caring of you and considerate of you. However, Shauna, everybody's not having a financial hardship. Right now, everybody's not in that spot. People are still working from home. People are still getting a every week or every 2 week check right now this very moment. And guess what else? Even if they are not working, everybody is not broke. People are still buying. They're still buying. Now, the ones who do not buy are the ones that they're facing those financial hardships. But don't you dare dwindle your marketing and your videos and your emails and stuff like that because of an assumption that everybody is facing hard times. We're all facing a societal, a global pandemic, but that global pandemic does not speak of everyone's individual financial status. You see what I'm saying? So naturally, of course, those people who are having financial struggles, they're going to keep scrolling. But that's not your customer at that time until they become financially stable. Okay? But everybody is not struggling right now. So that means that when you market, you have to market assuming that people can afford what you got. You cannot market your business or even dwindle your business thinking that, well, it's useless. No one is going to purchase my product. No. Because if you already go into your business or go into your marketing or go into the planning of your business that way, you've already killed your profit. You've already dwindled your profitability or where you're going, your progress. You've killed it before you even put it out there. So what you have to do as a business owner is assume that everybody's still okay. That's what you have to do. Because if that's the case, outside of COVID-19, people struggling. So are you going to stop doing business that way? You know what I'm saying? Or then too? Lori says, is it okay to hire someone to be the face or image of your business if you're not camera? Absolutely. Absolutely. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I just finished talking to somebody about this a couple of days ago. But here's the thing. When it comes down to you and your brand, no one, do you hear me? No one can speak for your business better than you. This is your baby. This is your passion. This is your, purpose. This is your thing that you have developed. You've planted the seed. You've watered the seed. You've fed the seed. You've grown it. It's blossomed. You're attending to it. You're pruning the leaves. You're all of the things. So why would you put someone else's face in the forefront when this is no one can speak with the same passion of your business and your dream of it better than you. And on top of that, if you are not camera ready, get ready. Because eventually, dear, you're going to need to speak. You're going to need to step up. You're going to need to face. You're going to need to, even if you're building a team, you're going to have to be able to do this, okay? Once upon a time, I'm going to tell you, I loved the background. Even when it came down to singing, she, me, her, stayed in the background, okay? Don't give me no lead. I don't want no lead. Don't put me out there. I'm good. Let me harmonize back here. I can do all 15 parts if you want me to. It don't matter. Listen. However, someone told me, and may he rest in peace, he's my former pastor, Tawaki Culver, told me, he literally said, B, you are an eagle. You cannot keep an eagle on the ground. You cannot keep an eagle on the ground. It is time for you to soar. I understand you have been accommodating and helping and helping others position themselves and this and that and the third, but when are you going to take flight? You cannot keep an eagle in a chicken coop. Spread your wings and fly. Fear is going to remain in your being if you don't force fear to leave. You can't be profitable and be in fear. You can't be successful and be in fear. You must open your mouth. Eventually, you're going to have to speak. So getting a face and getting an ambassador, absolutely. But when are you going to come from under the veil and show the world what it is that you got, what God gave you, what you need to be showcasing? That's your business, okay? Yes, change the mindset. Hello, Renee. Hey, Donnie. Hey. Okay, Christine says we do air conditioning, so you can't fix or install or no work. So no work. I'm thankful that we are not broke, but remember when you keep putting your hand in the cookie jar, the cookies will be gone if you don't replenish. Okay, again, yes, you do offer a labor-based service. This is very true. However, what can you do as far as marketing, as far as keeping people aware of their own maintenance abilities? You can still be in the face of everybody else. Again, internet Internet. What presence do you have on the internet? What presence do you have with your previous customers that you serviced before? How are you communicating with them? How are you teaching them how to maintenance their own? How are you teaching them how to check their filters? How are you teaching them how to check their HVACs? How are you teaching them how to do this on their own? Social distancing, yes, but how are you maintaining? How are you keeping the engagement? You need to keep the engagement. What ways do you have? Hello, Robert. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm going down. Patricia said, needed this today. Yes, Latrice says you have to be uncomfortable in order to succeed. Period. Hey, honey, how are you? Okay, so that's that. When it comes out, that's one thing I will say. If you are camera shy and you don't want to speak, there's no way in the world you can say that you want to be in business. Not right now. Not right now. Because you're not ready. Okay, let's get the details of my lashes. These are mine, honey. Every pair of lashes that you see on my face. Every single pair of lashes that you see on my face ever, when I'm ever in front of this camera, are mine. Beauty by MzBee Salon Studios. These right here are the old nasty lashes. These are the very first ones that I ever created. Hello, Bridget. How are you, honey? Okay. So, and that's another thing. Brand ambassadors. I understand bringing other people on. I understand hiring someone to be the face of your business, but you should be the face of your business. You should be the face. I'm never off when it comes down to my business. I'm never off. Somebody asked me years ago, when do you turn off? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. Okay? I'm never off when it comes down to my business and my brand. I put way too much time and energy and detail in my business, okay, and in my brand to ensure that my brand is a quality brand, okay? Furthermore, I would never present myself on air, nor would I hit the public without branding myself. I may not have to go out. I may not be able to go out with a bullhorn or have flyers and business cards and all of those things, because that thing may or may not work, okay? But what I do is I present myself. I cover myself in my brand. That way, if I'm just out shopping, anyone that sees me and they like what they see, is going to provoke them. It's going to make them want to ask me questions. Oh my God, who did your hair? That is pretty. Oh my God, who did your makeup? That is pretty. Oh my God, where did you get your lashes from? Those are gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh, no problem. Thank you so very much. You're so sweet. Well, actually, you're talking to the creator herself. Actually, you're actually talking to the makeup artist right now. Oh, you're talking to the hairstylist. Who did you? Do you need this? Oh, no word. You're talking to someone. Boom. And when they need consultation or whatever the case, I have my schedule with me all the time, 24/7. Okay, opportunity meets preparation equals success. When the opportunity presents itself and you're prepared for it, that's when you succeed. Bottom line. What is your take on network marketing companies? Do you have any tips to thrive in that type of business? Network marketing, I do not do. I know it's prominent. I do know it's prominent. My thing is, for me, and this is what I always counsel everyone else on, do what your purpose to do. There's a lot of, get rich quicks out here. Not to say that what you're talking about is that. There's a lot of get rich quicks out here. There's a lot of Ponzi. There's a lot of pyramids. There's a lot of, I need money now, and I'm willing to do whatever I got to do to get some money right now. If money is your motivation, then you're already doomed. If money is your motivation, you've already failed. That's why a lot of people start these companies and they don't see them through, because it's not their purpose. It's not their passion. I tell people, when it comes down to business and entrepreneurship, line yourself up with your passion. That way it's not work for you, or that way you can speak about it very, very passionately. and you have your facts together, you know about this business, this is something that's near and dear, and you will remain integral in dealing in this business. You will remain on focus and dedicated and committed to this passion because it's your passion. This is not something that you just fell on. This is not something that, trust me, other people, I'm pretty sure they got those marketing opportunities, and they have linked up with them, and they are flying, and they're succeeding, and this and that and the third. And it's also based on your level of commitment, on your level of dedication, because there are some people that will start the business and they haven't mentally trained themselves for what it's going to take to succeed in those businesses. Because again, they see dollar signs. They hear somebody's testimony who's been in there for a year or two or whatever the case, and they see them going from regular starter to executive 19 or whatever, and they see the glitz and the glam. Because when you go to those conferences, or you have those calls and all of that, everybody's charged up. Hey, let's do this. Let's do let's win. Blah, blah, blah. So they're excited about those things, and they get you pumped up. They get your emotions pumped up, and make you believe that you can do this, and you can if you focus, if you dedicate yourself, if you already planned in your mind and gotten your spirit set to be able to work hard. Okay, because that's what it's going to take in order to succeed in those arenas. You have to be dedicated. You have to be focused. You must be. Especially if it's something that is outside of your actual level of expertise. Now, if you're a salesperson, oh, because baby, I can sell baby water to a well, but I got that gift honestly. I got to give on honestly. So selling has never been my downfall. Selling has never been a flaw of mine. Never. The thing is, for me, I only sell what I believe in. You'll never see me marketing anybody, because right now I am a brand ambassador for several different companies. You'll never see me being a brand ambassador or marketing anything that I don't believe in. Ever. Some things I have purchased and I still help market it. Okay? Some things people send me. Trust and believe everything because it's like Christmas around here every day. Okay? I get packages in the mail every day from brands and companies and especially makeup. Lord Jesus, I ain't bought no makeup in I don't know how long. Okay. However, if it comes to me and it's not of quality, if it's not something that I myself will present it to the world, the world will never see it. Not for me. Not for me. I send appreciations and all of those things. However, I believe and I stand behind anything that I present to you. I must stand behind it. Because if I don't, what if you all get the product and you don't like it? You're dissatisfied. What are you going to do? Well, I heard about this product from MzBee, and MzBee she knew this wasn't right. She knew. No. Because someone else's product or the fail of their product would never ever bounce back on me. I didn't have nothing to do with that. Which means that if I present it to you, I'm presenting things that I stand on. I'm presenting things that I know to be quality and it's going to work for you. I don't just trust me. People, they're in my inbox all the time. MzBee, can you do this? MzBee, can you post can you share? I cannot. If I have not used it myself, I will not. It's not about the money for me. Not at all. Nope. I got to stand behind everything that I put my mouth on, okay? Christine says, we're communicating with them and helping them as much as we can. We have work for after COVID. Okay. We have a page for Facebook. Okay. We're doing good. Okay. So there you go. So if that's all you can do right now, then that's all you can do. Okay. Yes, definitely post about that. That's what I'm saying. Post about the change of filters. Post about so many things. What are some frequently asked questions? Keep engagement. Keep constant engagement. I have 5 Facebook pages, 2 Instagram pages, and 3 Twitter pages that I operate on a daily basis. Every single day, you see something on those pages actively. I am engaging because guess what? The audience that I have right here on Bianca MzBee Brown page, I may not have on BB Entertainment page. I may not have on Let's Be Real page. I may not have on the BT Behind the Scenes Awards and Recognition page. I may not have on my Beauty by MzBee Salon Studios page. Okay, there's in every area. Now, some of you all are, you support all the pages, which I'm appreciative of. So you see every single thing, but there's content going up on every single page, every single day. Why? Because I believe in engagement. Don't just have the numbers and don't engage with the numbers. I don't just have numbers just to have some numbers. That's not why I'm here. I couldn't care any less about popularity. Because, and a lot of people, they're so hung up on how many followers do you have? How many followers? How many followers? How many followers? And those followers mean absolutely nothing if they are not clicking on your link and purchasing your product. It makes no sense. One thing I can say is that all of my followers, which I don't like to call them followers, I call them supporters. All of my supporters are purchasing supporters. They're actually supporters. Okay? And they're actually supporters. Okay? Somebody says, well, I teach Pilates. Who is this? Lori. I teach Pilates and I need an assistant to demonstrate the process. So I will work on branding myself first with t-shirts and other stuff. Absolutely. But like I said, Lori, online. Do you know how many people are holding online exercising classes right now? Every night, 8 o'clock, Coach Mike, I'm doing mine. Shoulders, arms, back, squats, everything on here. On here. Because if you know that you cannot get to the customers, you should be on the camera. And furthermore, me personally, I'm just going to say this. I would be leery to work out with anybody who ain't working out with me. I mean, I would be leery of anybody that's working me out but ain't working out with me. Okay? Even aerobics instructors, they get in there and they, and then they'll stop and they'll turn around and make sure everybody's on the course and they still energetic, they still doing it. If you're not doing it, why should I do it? You got to understand. Put yourself in the shoes of the consumer. Hey, Miss Ruby, how are you? Okay, hey, Miss Sandra, how are you? I just said this the other day. Wow, just gave me confirmation. Yes. Not unless we have someone in the house with COVID-19. Also, if there are someone in the house with the virus, the AC should be turned off. Okay, so that's information, Christine, that you should be telling your people. A newsletter, a status, a post, a video on your Facebook page. Don't tell us. Tell them, your customers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Desi. Okay, selling is not my weakness. I can sell air. Okay, awesome. And so that's the thing for me. You must. And what causes engagement is people seeing you do what you say you do. Seeing you do what you say you do. I am filled up 7 days a week here online. I am filled up even on the Wednesday because I'm partnered with Planet Fitness, and so I would do Workout Wednesdays, which I'm now translating. I'm getting things set up for another platform to be filled to fill Wednesdays with. Okay, because I got a lot of feedback about y'all missing the girl on Wednesday. Okay, so we're gonna figure something out, and we're gonna do what is called Real Talk Wednesday, Real Women Talk Wednesday. Okay, so. Okay, y'all want to talk women talk. Okay, I tried to find other people that would be a great fit there. However, people scared to talk, which I don't understand that for the life of me. Especially if you are a business person. How do you expect to ever be profitable? Hey, Katrina, if you don't open your mouth. You can post a picture. Pictures are fine. Pictures are great. But pictures, they're somewhat effective. Not 100%, effective. Yes, Aaron, that's what I keep hearing. That's what I keep hearing. I tried to get somebody else to run it. You know what I'm saying? But folks are scared, which I don't understand. Hey, Sean. So pictures and photos are great because people, you gotta appeal to their eye. People, when they see it, they have to imagine themselves with it on, or they have to imagine themselves with tasting whatever you're preparing or cooking or baking or whatever. They have to imagine themselves. They have to imagine it. They have to imagine it for themselves. I did a Foodie Friday last night, okay, where I made pineapple jalapeno sticky wings. I made Hawaiian rice. I made a pineapple mimosa. So I made it to where it looks and it appeals to the eye, the appetite, and things like that, to where you desire it just as much as I do. In order for you to strike engagement, you must appeal to the imagination, because here we are online. We're online. So I made it to where the viewers can almost smell the pineapple in the air. You know what I'm saying? They were watching me chop and saute and stir and reduce and all of these things. And it's like, oh my God. I gotta, how much of this did you put in there? And what is this? And people still asking me for the recipe from last night. Robert asks, do you suggest a change in price once you reopen from COVID-19? Do you believe your clients will give you the eye? Honestly speaking, no. Simply because my prices were already economically sound in the first place. Here in the hair industry, I actually, when I came down to Atlanta, I was shocked by the prices that were down here. I was shocked. When I tell you, these girls will charge $500, $600, $700 for a sew-in using their branded hair and all of this stuff. And folks was peeling back the $100 bills and paying for it. A hairstyle that they're supposed to only keep for 8 weeks. Listen, I understand hair is an investment, but when I tell you, if you can peel back $600, $700 for a weave every 2 months, then daughter, you can peel back my $45, $50, $65 price without arguing. So as far as changing my prices, absolutely not, because I was already economically sound. I was already economically friendly when it came down to my services and my clientele, because I would rather you come and be able to afford it on a regular basis. For me, it's more about your regimen. It's more about the regularity of your appointments versus the amount that you spend, a large amount you spend. I don't want people to come and only be able to sit in my chair around when they file their taxes. That ain't what I'm trying to do. I want you to come, because what I do is I'm a trichologist. What I do is I do the study and prevention of hair shedding, breaking, thinning, and loss, which means that in order for me to ensure that your hair is not shedding, breaking, thinning, or you're losing it, is I have to see you on a regular basis. So in order for you to be able to afford a regular every week or every 2-week appointment, I need to be affordable for you. Okay? So I offer packages. I offer memberships. I offer subscriptions where you purchase your entire month or 3 months worth of services. Because in order for me to see progress and in order for you to see progress, you gotta give me at least 90 days. Especially if you're having edge issues, crown issues, thinning issues or whatever, dry issues, all of those things. Give me 90 days and you're going to see a complete turnaround in your hair. Trust me, my hands are growing hands. Please believe it. Okay? So I would rather be affordable for the people to come on a more regular basis and not just a one-hit quitter, okay? Aaron says, also, I think it's a certain level of intimacy when you can constantly see the owner and can engage. Absolutely, I do agree, because some people, they so CEO that they forget that if not for the customers, they wouldn't be who they are. Your customer is your business. Your customer is your business. You need, do you hear me? And furthermore, again, this is a lesson that I learned in an association, in a group I was associated with, but I learned this. And the saying is, like that old saying, it's not personal, it's business. The saying it's not personal, it's business. The saying is supposed to be, it should be, it's not business, it's personal. And the reason that it is because your business is a byproduct of you. This is why I say, do not just take on business and opportunities and this and the third, because every opportunity is not for you. It's not for you, because that business is a byproduct of who you are. And if I don't like you, let's just put it out there. If you are not a likable person, they are not, the customers and the people will not consume your business. I don't care if you got the best water that comes from any spring. On the matter of fact, I don't care if you bottle this water straight out the Garden of Eden itself. If they don't like you, the CEO, no one will have that water. Because you have got to understand that you are not the only one that does what you do. You're not the only one that sells water. But what is your distinctiveness? What is your difference? What is the difference? What is your special? What is your unique? What is that thing that separates you from everybody else who does what you do? There has to be a distinctiveness. It has to be a unique piece about you that only they can get from you. Which means that if they don't like you, they will not like your business. They will not, they don't care about what your business is. I've never purchased from anybody I didn't like. Never. Never. I just move on to the person that I do who does the same thing they do. You have to be likable. How do you become likable? When you're in the face of the people. When they like you, they will consume your business. Trust me. That's why you have to appeal to the people. I can show you this. Listen. Shauna. Hey, Ava. Hey, lovely Retta. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Miss Jones. Yes. So those are the things you have to understand. Your business would not be your business if not for your customers. You need customers. It's supply and demand. You need customers. You need them. So how do you appeal to them? How do you appeal to them? You cannot possibly appeal to a customer that you ain't talking to. You cannot possibly appeal to a customer that you are not reaching out to, that you're not concerned with. You may be concerned with them in your regular everyday conversation around the house or around the office, but do they know you're concerned with them? Do they know that you want to see how they're doing? Because if you don't reach out to them yourself, do you know how many CEOs of corporations has sent a letter? Now, they might have sent a draft to their assistant and had their assistant to do a mass mail out, but it came from them. It came from them. Electric companies, gas companies, water companies, and mayors and governors and all of they are one-on-one. They are themselves, not their assistant, not their representative, not their spokesperson. Themselves are getting on the cameras and saying, hey, look, you guys, I haven't received so many tweets from Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms in child, ever. But baby, she communicates. That is the mayor of Atlanta. She communicates. Do you hear me? Governor Brian Kemp, child, they got him over there ripping and running. But he communicates. He'll get on a camera. He'll send a tweet. He'll send a picture. He'll send a whatever, because they want to let the people know. We're in this to win this. We're in this to win this. When COVID-19 first started, them jokers was on that. They did not waste a minute. I loved the way Georgia handled this situation here. Loved it. They acted immediately. Immediately. Okay? Hey, Sabrina. So when it and so now they have the comfort of, they have the actual confidence of the people, because we trust what they say. Why? Because they communicate with us on a regular basis. On a regular basis. I believe in communicating. I also believe in communicating when you have some information to update to update your people with too. Okay? I believe in email marketing. Absolutely I do. I don't believe in overly doing it, okay? Because people will hit that unsubscribe in a minute. Okay? I need to get with you soon. Absolutely. 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 Not a problem. That's what I'm here for. So that's the thing when it comes down to your business. Now, I'm talking now. I spent the first portion of this speaking to the actual entrepreneur who is already in business. Let's talk about the ones who are business hopefuls. Let's talk about those who want to open up businesses, who want to, you know what I'm saying, engage, who want to start something. You have an ability, you have the gift, you have the passion, you just don't know how to start. You just don't know where to begin. Okay, right now, and a lot of people are saying, don't be telling people right now is the time to start a business. How you know they finances, da 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 da. Again, how do you know they are not financially capable? And obviously, if you are financially in the spot right now, obviously, I'm not talking to you. Obviously, okay? Because again, people, everybody is not hurting. This is a hurting time. This is a gloomy time for the entire world. But everybody ain't hurting right now. Just because your people or your friends might be, doesn't mean that's everybody's story. You can appeal to the very right person, and that right person be that very key to your business popping. You have no idea. You have no idea. I'll send my number to you in Messenger. Yes, ma'am. And connect with me later. It's in regards to an event in Atlanta in August. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Not a problem. So, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So that's the thing for me. That's the thing for me. Okay. You must have a desire. If you have a desire, first, if you have a desire, then you can't listen. You can't shut up desire. You can't shut passion up. You can't stop passion. Period. Because if you're anything like me, before I jumped into business 100%, baby, I couldn't get comfortable working for someone else. Now, don't get me wrong. Let me disclaim this. Let me jump in right there. I'm going to interrupt myself and say, everybody's not an entrepreneur. Everybody is not an entrepreneur. Yes, entrepreneurship is beautiful. Yes, entrepreneurship is freeing. Yes, entrepreneurship is liberating. Yes, it is. Hey, Savannah. However, everyone is not meant to be an entrepreneur. So before you pursue entrepreneurship, make sure this is something that you're supposed to be doing. Make sure this is something that you're supposed to be doing. Don't just jump out there expecting to swim and you ain't first took a lesson in swimming. Don't do that. Don't do that. I understand entrepreneurship may be appealing. But if you are not, listen, let me put it like this. If you work for somebody and you struggle every day to get to work on time already, you're not giving 100% to your own job. You're rude to the customers that you speak to on your regular job, working for somebody else. You're lazy with products. Your projects are behind all the time. You get rolled up at your job. Don't expect to be profitable and successful in your business. Because I'm going to tell you something. In order for me to understand business, I had to first work for someone else. In order for me to gather the nuggets that I needed to maintain my business, I always had to work for somebody else to glean from them or to gather the knowledge and the understanding that I needed. I'm a customer-based business. I'm a salon owner. I communicate with clients every day. Every day. Unfortunately, still, because people don't know they don't know the meaning, the right, proper understanding of social distancing. Because people call my phone, and I kid y'all not, I have not stopped getting calls about, are you taking clients? And then I have to ask them, are you on the planet Earth? Because if you're calling me from Mars, then hello, Martian. But if you are on this planet and you still calling me, asking me about appointments, then me and you have a problem. Okay? So, and I let them know. I school them, because I'm going to always be mama. I'm going to always be mama. Okay? So I fuss like a mother. And then I have a conversation with them. So obviously, if you're calling me about services and you calling some other people about services, and I need you to stop. I need you to go ahead and wear your hair good and kinky and nappy until the world wants to open back up, okay? You'll be fine. You'll be just fine. I'm quite sure you can figure some stuff out. But settle down. Care enough about other people's health. Okay? Stop being selfish. So I had to learn working for somebody else on how to deal with customers. So between when I gave up singing in Chicago and I pursued family and stability, okay, that was in 2007. I had relocated from Chicago to the South Carolina, 2008, 2009. Okay. No one knew me in South Carolina other than the one I was with. Hey, Dawn. No one knew me. So I couldn't go down there bragging and boasting about I used to be a recording artist. I used to be this girl. I used to be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a makeup artist. I'm a hairstylist. I'm a this. I'm a child. Who are you? Who? Never heard of you. What do you do again? What is your thing? I had to get a regular job. I had to get a job. Okay? And I got a job at the first place that interviewed me and that took my application and all that stuff, which was Walmart Supercenter. I was a cashier starting off. Now, I went in knowing that there's going to be an exit and it was going to be soon. I went in with an exit plan. Because sometimes we can get so comfortable. I knew I was an entrepreneur. I knew that from the get. Okay? Hey, Sheila. However, I went in with an exit plan. Some people get into jobs such as that, knowing they're supposed to be in business for themselves, and they get comfortable. Next thing you know, 10, 12, 13, 15, 20 years have passed, and you still, ringing somebody up at Walmart. When you know that there's something that you should be out there in a more showcasing what you can do. Okay? Some people they live the comfortable life. And are too scared to push themselves out there or to be pushed out there when they know good doggone well they should be out there. Okay? So I cashiered. After a year of being at the cash register. You cannot deny a leader. You're going to see leadership. I don't care if you are a janitor. If you're a natural born leader, your leadership is going to show. Hey, Jordan, in your role, you can be in your role, operating in your role 100% of the time. But if you're a leader, you cannot avoid being a leader. You're gonna lead. You're gonna be a leader. You're gonna show leadership attributes. You're gonna do that, even under authority. Okay? Because a leader understands what it means to be led. Okay? A leader understands what it means to be led. All right? Hey, Marquila, how are you? So, I had to be under authority. Okay? Learn the lay of the land. Learn the rules. Be up under authority. Sometimes, some of y'all right now, I will have to say, some of you all's problem is you don't understand what it means to be up under authority. Under authority. Because we're too eager to be in authority. But we don't understand what it means to be under authority. Under authority. In order for you to be able to give rules out, or to govern your business, or to even tell others what to do and have subordinates under you, employees, then you yourself need to know what it means to follow instructions. You yourself need to know what it means to be under authority, honey. Okay? Those are your lessons right there. I'm good, honey. How are you? I'm good. Hey, Joyce, when it comes down to that right there, you must understand how to be under authority before you try to be authority. Hello. How are you going to understand what it means to be led? How are you going to understand how to lead people if you yourself don't know how to follow rules? So that was my training ground. Hey, Kim, that was my training ground right there. That was my boot camp. This is what I did. To prepare for my exit, every week my hairstyle was different. Every week my hairstyle was different. Why? Because no one knew me in South Carolina other than the one I went there for. No one knew me there. So now I got to make them know who I am. Now, there was a rule at Walmart that we could not cross market. So if you have your own business and stuff like that, you can't come up in there and you passing out, you going through the aisles and stuff, and you passing out your cars and you doing, you marketing yourself, especially if you have a Walmart uniform on, then it's a conflict of interest. Okay. That was our rule. But they could not say that I couldn't represent myself in my appearance. Okay? So, if I'm a hairstylist and I'm a makeup artist, and that's what I want to market, I'm trying to build my clientele. How do you do it? You got to appeal to the eye. Okay? I'm in the beauty arena. You got to appeal to the eye. So, every single week, I kid you not, every single week, I would do my hairstyle in a different way. I wore my colors. I did my styles. I did my cuts. I let it grow. I had hair down my back. I had, all kind of stuff. I did everything I knew to do. Every week, I was consistent in my hair. Every morning, I beat the fool out of my face. There was nobody in that entire store that wore their makeup flawless like mine every day. Would it cause for me to get up early in the morning? Yes, it would. But I did it. So if I'm at the register, you all know how it go. Everybody on here has been, on in the Walmart. You know exactly how the operation go. So when you get to the register, first thing they're supposed to say, they may not say it now, but the first thing they're supposed to say is, "Hey, thank you for shopping at Walmart. Did you find everything okay? Did you find everything okay?" And your answer should be, "Yes, I did find everything okay. I absolutely did find everything okay." Okay, but the question that they're going to ask you is, especially if your hair and your makeup done up, "Hey, Janine," they're going to say, Oh my God, your hair is so pretty. Your makeup is gorgeous. Who did it? Glad you asked. You're causing them to be intrigued with you. That's why I said, never leave your house, never leave your space without representing who you are and what you do. Never. And you can do that indirectly. You don't have to have a billboard, a Goodyear blimp, a flare, neon lights, people, bottle girls. You don't need all that. Dancers. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that. Just simply represent yourself. You can do that for free. You can do that for free. So I utilize that time under someone else's authority, under someone else's rule. And anytime anybody asks me about my hair, oh my God, you do that yourself? I do. Oh man, I've been looking for somebody that can do. You're not from here, are you? I am not. Oh man, you have a card, you got a number in my pocket, my left pocket. Specifically my left pocket, because if you recognize, if you know a Walmart register, they're facing you, okay? They're facing you. The bags are to the left of them, okay? And so because you weren't supposed to give a card directly to the customer because of cross marketing, conflict of interest, I would always go in my left pocket, pull out a card and tell them, so I'm going to drop a card in your grocery bag, okay? Now, this is my number. My website is on the card. Go ahead and get, shoot me an appointment or even give me a call, text. I will reach out to you. I only take appointments on my scheduled off days, which every week I had scheduled off days. Matter of fact, I had the weekends off. I requested that. I had Saturday and Sunday off every week, which means Saturday and Sunday, which are the days that people normally get their hair done. Here's my card. I'm going to drop it in the bag in your groceries, okay? Don't forget about it. So when you're unpacking, that way, No problem. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. In 1 year, I was at halfway point at where I needed to go. Because, see, my goal was to leave once my money that I was making while doing hair, if it matched or exceeded what I was making at Walmart, I was going to leave. That was going to be my green light to leave. Okay? That was going to be my green light to leave. So after 1 year, I was halfway there. So I said, okay, let me pursue. They offered me a management position. So not only I'm no longer a cashier. I got elevated to being customer service rep, customer service, front end manager. Okay? That's when you're ripping and running all over the store. Wherever there's a register in the store, you got to be available. And cardio. Baby, I was shedding pounds of child. I probably need to go apply again. So I can get the ripping and running around the store now. However, I got a promotion. Don't get me wrong. I took the promotion. However, I still had my exit plan. I will learn, I will grow, I will do whatever I need to. Okay? All right? I will do whatever I need to do what I gotta do while I'm in the current position that I'm in. Don't miss your lessons. Don't miss opportunities of growth. Get to your higher status. Get to where you're trying to go. Because, getting promoted to management, that's a good thing in your job. That's a great thing in your job. That's a great thing in your job. That means that you're doing something right. That means that you're absorbing the lessons. Hey, Rob, that means you're absorbing the lessons that you need in order to get to the level and status that you need to be. And so when it came down to that, I went from cashier to front-end manager. 1 year. 1 year. Okay? Because again, you cannot deny a natural leader. I am a leader. Always have been. Now, I led from behind because I did not want to be out front. Robin can tell you, okay? Because we sang together, okay? She was the MD all the time. A writer of music, producer of songs, you know what I'm saying? Arrangement, all of that stuff. So I sang with her quite a bit. Hey, Rick. Okay, but Robin, tell the people, I shined in the back, baby. I will harmonize the fool out of a song, yeah. But being out front, that's not where I wanted to be. Baby, no. Don't put me out there. Put everybody else out there. Let them lead something. I'm good. Hey, I hit a soprano, alto, tenor. What you need me to do? Baritone, what you need me to do? But singing out front is not what the girl was going to do. Okay? Thank you, Rob. Now I do. But back then, baby, my place of comfortability was in that back, honey. I didn't want to be out front. I did not. You know what I'm saying? Right. Behind is not a fight, not at all. But I will say, being behind the scenes gave me the lessons that I needed and the character building that I needed to go through in order to ensure that when I did step out front, I can remain out front. Because you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes people are prematurely putting themselves out front when they have not been tried by the fire yet. They don't understand what being submissive means. They're too eager to be in the forefront and be the leader. But they don't understand what being a follower means. Okay? Because ultimately, let's just get to the meat and potatoes of this thing. To be a leader means you serve the people that you lead. Unfortunately, we got it mixed up. We're so eager to be a leader. We're so eager to be an executive. We're so eager to be a CEO. We're so eager to do that, but we don't understand what it means to be a subordinate yet. We don't understand. Even in the Bible, he says, listen, I am a man of authority having soldiers under me. I'm a man under authority, but I have soldiers under me. You know what I'm saying? He said, to one man I tell to go, he go. Another I tell to come, and he come. But guess what? If his leader said come, he got to come. And if his leader said go, he got to go too. So you have to, in order for you to be someone of leadership, you got to know what leadership means. And leadership don't just mean your chest poked out and you can, you know what I'm saying, you can walk around looking like Hulk Hogan, the Incredible Hulk, throwing your clout around. Throwing your name and your chest around. That is not what being a leader means. That's a boss. It's not a leader. They're two different things. They are two different things. Okay? Latrice says, you have taught me to be ready and available and always lead. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Absolutely. But there's a difference between a leader and a boss. A leader is going to lead by example. They're going to lead the convoy. They're going to be on the front line. But but you'll never, like that whole saying that we heard our parents tell us, do as I say and not as I do. That's not a leader. That's a boss. Okay? Leaders actually display what it is they want you to display. You see your example by watching them. They're in the mud with you. They're working managers. You see what I'm saying? Not the ones that just sit at the desk and actually throw orders and then put their feet up and watch you do the work. And then at the end, when it comes from recognition, they the ones that's in front of the camera saying, thank you, taking bows and can on when it wasn't you at all that did all of the work. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure some of you all have worked for some folks like that. I know I did. Right before I branched out and got my own, I was with someone like that. Where they wanted to be the only one in the shine. The only one, when it took a team to get us there. Okay? So, and we saw exactly what happened after if you don't recognize your team. Okay? Don says, still do. You understand what I'm saying? If not for the team, you would not be who you are. You would not be where you are. Which means you yourself know what it means and what it feels like to be under someone who does not recognize or appreciate you as a subordinate. So that means as a subordinate, that don't mean you take and you start a riot. That ain't what that means. What that means is you take or you absorb all the lessons that you need to, even in those trying times. When you're working for someone and you have a desire and you're pursuing entrepreneurship, take all the lessons. Good, bad, ugly. Take them all, because every single lesson that you go through is needed for where you're going. Do you understand? Don't avoid your fire. Stop trying to get around the furnace. You have to go through it. Because in order for you to know how it feels and what you need to be displaying or teaching your subordinates or your employees or even some of your customers, then you need to go through it and know the experience for yourself. Okay? What about people? What about people that put themselves on a pedestal? All of it. Because promotion comes from God. That's it. In God, you will never be promoted before you're ready. Period. You want to know why you still in the place you in? Check yourself and figure that out. You want to know why you can't pursue and you can't move forward? Check yourself and ask yourself why. Because you're only going to be given what you can handle. That's it. Because what you're not finna do is ruin God's plan. That's what you ain't finna do. Okay? He's not gonna let you do it. He love you, but he ain't gonna let you do it. So if and his will is going to be done, whether it be done by you or the next person behind you. What did I say? Opportunity meets preparation equals success. When opportunity meets preparation, that equals your success. However, ask Moses, will God's will be done with or without you? Ask Moses and them. Because God's plan was for Moses to be the one. But what happened along the way? Moses got into Moses. Moses he took his eye off of the purpose and the purpose bringer and the focus and the goal and the mission and the point of dedication. He removed his sight and he became he started focusing on his own stuff, on his own feelings, his own this, his own, I don't appreciate all of this. You over here striking things and whatnot. After God done proved to you over and over and over again that he got you. Because if he's going to call you, he's going to equip you. Hello, somebody. I don't care about no COVID-19, 20, 21, 22, 18, 17, 16. It don't matter. If you are called to this mission, that's why I said everybody is not purposed to be an entrepreneur. If you are called to this, then you will be equipped to maintain your status while you're in this. I don't care what hell happens. I don't care what hell happens. When it might get tight for you sometime, absolutely. It might. But get the lessons in the tightness. Don't be so consumed with what's happening around you. Where is your focus? Where's your focus? Where's your focus? You should not be focused on circumstances. Where's your focus? Are you focused on the situation around you, or are you focused on the mission that you've been given? That is the reason why Moses, God was gracious because he let him see it. He said, look over there. Look over there. Look, climb up on this rock right here and perch up on the edge real quick, because I need you to see something real quick. You see over there? You see over there? You see over there? That is the promised land that I wanted to give you. You see that right there? Yep. The land that flows with milk and honey. She said, I've learned that if you don't align with the purpose God has set for you, you will not prosper. He allowed him to see. But he said, now, unfortunately, sir, you're not going. Hated to do it, but you left me no choice. Joshua and Caleb, they'll take it from here. Joshua and Caleb will take it from here. I appreciate your services, sir. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Doing the thing, you know, getting the people and whatever, taking them through and all of this stuff. I appreciate you, sir. I really do. But this right here, this is where your journey ends. That wasn't the original plan. Moses was supposed to go. Moses prevented his entry. Don't be that. Because Moses took his eye off of what God said and put his eye on the circumstances at hand. We cannot be consumed with what's happening out here. A lot of the questions that I received, and when I started this here, was, do you think it's a good idea to still pursue, you know, services and business and ask people for, you know, and market for my business in this trying time because people are struggling? Hey, Pam, everybody's not struggling, dear. You're looking at the circumstances and not your mission. Everybody's not struggling. Okay? So why would you slow down the purpose? Why would you slow down the mission? Why would you slow down, you know, your assignment? Because of the situation. This is indeed a fact. Some people are going through trying times right now. But just like you gotta depend and focus and believe God, okay, so do they. But God was the one that gave you the purpose. Did you not think he knew? He knows our end from our beginning. Did you not think he knew this was going to happen? He know his folks, okay? He knew his people was going to put this virus out here in the atmosphere. He knew it was going to get out of control. He knew. He knew. That's another subject. That's another lie. It's another lie. He knew. Just like he knew they were going to do something with smallpox. He knew H1N1 was going to be a situation. He knew, okay. All right, that's what happens when scientists get up in the lab and start playing with chemicals and Fabuloso and bleach and Ajax, and they put a little Tang in there, a little Sunny D, you know what I'm saying? And they start mixing and dropping this here, and lavender for scent and all of this stuff, and calling it, okay, all right, never mind. Okay? He knew it all. But he gonna let you do it. He gonna let you do it. He gonna let you do it. Here's the thing. Right now, we're in a time, I told you guys that God told me back in January. I'm talking about before all of this was hidden. The word that I got it, I'm talking about I got it clear as me talking right now. It's not punishment, it's positioning. And I'm talking about I got it in January, y'all. Coronavirus wasn't even, you know, they mentioned it in January, like towards the end. February, they were talking about it just a little bit more, but just a little bit. March is when it started. The end of February, beginning of March, that's when it started really. They started really talking about it because I was forced as a salon to shut down in the middle of the third week of March. Shut down. No services. Okay? But every month, I heard it's not punishment, it's positioning. And I'm thinking it was for something else. It was pertaining to something else, someone else, until, boom, shutdown happened. And I'm sitting up here like, what in the world? Again, it's not punishment, it's positioning. And I'm like, okay. And what made that real was when not only did the shutdown happen, but the day after the shutdown happened, right here in Georgia, Atlanta, the mayor suspended all mortgage and rent payment, suspended all utility payment, suspended all, they dropped that. I'm talking about, it was so, child, it was so much stuff and I heard it again. It's not punishment, it's positioning. Then I was seeing it clearer. So during this time, No, you may not be having any actual streams. You may not have any actual funds coming in the door, but you ain't got nothing to pay for either. People all of a sudden, they wanted to start signing a petition asking our governor to reduce the interest rates and loans and stuff like that. I said, what y'all signing petitions for? He about to do it. It's about to happen. Not 2 days later, our governor talked about reducing the loans, reducing the interest rate to 1% or 0.5%. When has that ever happened? Or you can request a deferment without penalty. Or you could do, I'm talking about, and I was like, it's not punishment, it's positioning. So if your focus is on the situation and on the circumstances at hand and what's happening around you, you will miss this opportunity to position yourself. You will miss it. Because you're too busy worrying about what Trump's saying and, oh, the virus and how many people died. Oh, my God. Let me get my mask. Yes, and do all of those things. But don't be so consumed with the happenings that you miss what you're supposed to be gleaning from this. You miss what you're supposed to be doing. As an entrepreneur, you should never stop. Latrice, I'm using this time to self-develop. Absolutely. Self-develop. Some of you all needed a pause in your business anyway, because you were probably on your way to a downward spiral. Some of you all, the pause was necessary. Some of you all needed the pause to strip you of all of the materialistic things that you were idolizing as well. Hello. Get your focus right back to where it belongs. We've all been paused and forced to reset. But reset with what you need. As entrepreneurs, we should never stop. Ever. You've seen me still operate here. You know why? Because I already knew, I was already instructed. Let me tell you something. 2017, I heard to start lives, midday makeover with Beauty by MzBee on Tuesdays. I was on live once a week. Okay? March of last year, I was given the assignment. I'm talking about hearing. When I hear, I move. When I hear, I move. Hello. When I hear, I move. I do not sit on it. When I hear, I move. Because delay means disobedience. Delayed obedience is still disobedience. When I hear, I move. When I hear, I move. When you hear, move. When you hear, move. Especially entrepreneurs. When you hear, move. When you hear, move, which is why you need to not be distracted with the stuff that's going on around you. When you hear, move, because if you're distracted and too much loud stuff happening, you can't hear. Your business and your ideas and the things that have been dropped in your spirit is there for a reason. But in order for you to be consistent and be progressive and be profitable and be the answer to someone's problem, because your business should always be an answer to someone's problem. What you offer should be an answer to someone's problem. I don't care what the situation is, what is happening in the environment. You should always be an answer to someone's problem. Always. Always. I heard and I moved. So last year, March of last year, I heard to start getting down to business with MzBee. To the point, I heard it clear, to the point where I told my mother, who was sitting next to me. So now you're talking about Thursday. Now I'm on Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday. I didn't care what I felt like. I had to do it. When you hear, do. When you hear, do. When you hear, do. There's a reason you're hearing. There's a reason you're given the position and you're given the duties to do. Do not wait. Do not wait. Now, so now I'm on Tuesday and Thursday as of last March. The beginning of December 2019 is when I heard you're going live starting January 1st. You're going live every day of the week. I'm sitting up here like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean? What I need, them folks ain't finna be looking at my face. Listen, who finna be staring at me for 7 days straight? What I got to say for 7 days straight? Child, what did I do? What did I do? I said, okay, God, how we gonna do this? Because, child, I didn't think I had 7 days worth of information. Okay? Consistent information at that. Because after the first 7 days is over with, I got to start this another 7 days. All right? Sunday. Oh, that's what it was too. So after I did the getting down to business, it's starting in March of last year. Around the summertime last year is when I added MzBee's Tea Party. MzBee's Tea Party. Okay? Started MzBee's Tea Party, where I give the weekly updates and weekly news, current events and stuff like that. What happened that week in the news. Okay? Started that. So now I'm on 3 days a week. That is Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. I like that schedule. Because, I had some days in between I could just rest. Not so, daughter. Not so. Because in December, 7 days of the week is what I was given. So I sat down, okay, how we going to do this? Sunday, MzBee's Tea Party. Monday, New Music Monday. Why? Because you talk about what you do in music, but you never display what you do in music. Guess what else? Some people out there need your expertise in music. And Robert can tell you again, I have been in the music industry for over 30 years. Whether it's been singing, whether it's been writing, whether it's been arranging, whether it's been co-arranging, whether it's been co-producing, whether it's been background, whether it's been whatever, shows, concerts, whatever the case, child. I've been in the music industry for over 30 years. And yet, not one person on this air has seen anything that I did in music. Because that was something that I thought I retired from, okay? I thought I hung up my microphone, child. And you might have hung up your microphone, but your expertise, your experience, your abilities, your teaching is needed. Your guidance is needed. Okay, New Music Monday. I'm giving a platform for new artists, underground, because that's who I focus on. I don't need the mainstream people. They already in the mainstream. They don't need no help. It's the ones that they don't know somebody, that know somebody, that help them get them to where they need to go, to provide them a platform for them to show their ability. Right now, I promise you, those underground artists could put some of these mainstream artists under the table. Do you hear me? But because they don't know somebody, they don't get an opportunity. Guess what? My Rolodex is pretty thick. Over my course of 30 plus years in the music industry, I have known some people. I done met some folks. If you don't believe that, you should have came to my BTS Awards last year and you would have seen it. I had NBA players, WNBA players. I had TV executives. We had over 25 plus. We had 25 plus media and paparazzi and all of the things on my red carpet. I had Grammy nominated, ASCAP award winning performers. If you do not believe that MzBee might be a plug, then you should have came to my BTS Awards last year. And if you're still not a believer, come to the one in 2020. Oh, okay. All right. So now, that ain't no clout. That's real life. That's real talk. I know some people that I'm not just talking about people that I ran across. No, these are people that I know and love. Robin is one. She's a composer. Songwriter. Man, please. You understand what I'm saying? I just look like this. But the daughter done seen some things. I done been around the world and yeah. Okay? In the music arena. So those stories and that tutelage, you need to share. Don't be hush hush. I understand you retired your microphone, but the wisdom that you have is needed right now. And so New Music Monday is a platform for them to go out there and for artists to showcase, because you never know who is going to listen to you. Yes, right now we have 9 people who are actively viewing. Don't look at that 9. See, that's a problem too, because people get on this live and they look at that 9 and they get discouraged. That 9 is just the number of active people who are actively commenting and responding and reacting, sending the hearts and the thumbs up. Don't you know when you get off that live, there are hundreds or thousands of people that was watching you and they just didn't click or didn't comment on your stuff? You never know who is watching you. You never know. You never know. So I started this January 1st, New Music Monday. And when I tell you, if the first month, January, were people I contacted and I called for myself to get them on the show. After that, my inbox has been full. I'm talking about 2 weeks in a row. I interviewed 2 artists all the way in Nigeria. They interviewed from Nigeria and are excited. I was their very first American interview. You know how big that is when you are obedient and you are willing, you shall eat the good of the land. That's why when I hear, I move. Because I'm trying to eat good. Your daughter is thick. I need to keep my stature. You understand what I'm saying? I like to eat good. I like to eat the good of the land. All right? So obedience is going to be my portion, daughter. Okay? So New Music Monday, Tuesday, I kept a midday makeover. Because again, you have to showcase to people showcase to the world what you do. Hair and makeup, that's what I do. And so my influence got big. Again, I'm not caring about the numbers. I care about engagement. I care about people who are actually taking advantage of what I have. I don't care about these numbers. Y'all gonna let these numbers run you crazy. Because what I do what I do without numbers. I wouldn't care if I had 1 follower. I appreciate the follows. I appreciate the likes, but that don't make or break me. That's just what it is. Because I'm going to still have something to say, and I'm going to still have a skill and ability, and I will still showcase it no matter what those numbers look like. It ain't about the numbers. How many of those thousands and hundreds of thousands of people are actually clicking and purchasing your service? Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay? I would rather have 5,000 supporters who are actually buying something from me, who are actually utilizing my service. I don't need 200 plus K, 201 million people, and 1 million I sit watching my pictures and watching my videos and ain't doing nothing for my business. I love you. You watch all day long. Gold supporters, exactly. Watch all day long. But I need you to eventually. I need you to go on and click that. Okay? Hey, Miss Kathy. So I showcase hair skills, skin care, nail care, hair care, product, services. Have a good time with you. Okay? Show you proper application, proper processes and procedures. How to do this thing for yourself. Now, of course, it ain't going to be, the way I can do it because, it's in the flick of the wrist. I'm just saying. But I can show you how to do something. And we can have a good time doing it. Wednesday was Workout Wednesday. I have a partnership with Planet Fitness. Okay? Partnership with Planet Fitness. They allow me to go up in there and just display stuff and to work out and do the things or whatever the case. And right now, what you can do, because Robin is on here. She has Rob Fitness. She's a personal trainer. So see about her. Reach out to her and she can do. And so it's so many people that because they can't get to their people, what do? They reset. They maneuver. They didn't stop. They're utilizing this free platform right here to monetize their business. That's just, you utilize a free platform to monetize your business. Recognize your resources. This right here is a resource for your business. Thank you, Pam. Okay, this right here is a resource for your business. So now, because I can't do the Planet Fitness right now or the partnership, I'm still doing my little workouts now. That don't mean y'all stop, okay? I still do my workouts, especially with Rob as well. However, so the people have, because they've been missing the Wednesday interaction, so they're looking for another platform, and so I'm working on that now. I've been working on it since all right. So now Thursday, getting down to business. Today is a special presentation because Thursday I want to give more interaction. Usually I only do 1 hour, but today was my Q&A. Today was I want to really answer those questions for you that you personally are dealing with in your business. Okay, so because I need you all to be equipped to win. I need you to be equipped to win. This is not just something that I want you to be looking cute, taking your little photos and your cars are banging and all of this stuff and your website look fly and you ain't got nail one of a customer. That's not okay. That's not okay. So my job is to equip you with the tools that you need in order to win, to be equipped to win, okay? Now, that's Thursday, getting down to business with MzBee. That is a 1 hour of what I call my hour of power, where I teach you how to be in business and how to stay in business, how to be fail-proof and foolproof in your business, no matter what the economy is talking about. Because the economy's talk ain't got nothing to do with your business. That's real life. What the economy is going through should not have anything to do with your business. You should still be moving forward, okay? That's Thursday. Friday is Foodie Friday. Because here's again, what did I say earlier? It's not the saying, yes, you are, Latrice, absolutely. The saying that we're used to is it's not personal, it's business. That is a lie. It's not business, it's personal. Because if I don't like you, I'm not going to consume your business. I don't care how good the product is. If I don't like you, if you have not become personable to me, if you are not relatable to me, if I don't like your attitude, if I don't like how you treat your husband, if I don't like how you treat your kids, I am not going to consume your business, dear. Your business is a byproduct of you. Your business is a byproduct of you. So you can't have an old warm and inviting business and you just mean as a bat. Your business is a byproduct of you. So, Foodie Friday for me. That is not MzBee, the CEO. That is not MzBee, the co-founder. That is not MzBee, the president of One Vision Entertainment. That is not MzBee. That is not MzBee, the leader, the manager, the this, the that. That's MzBee, homegirl. In the kitchen, having a good time. That's MzBee, homegirl. Okay? Thank you, Latrice. Girl, I ain't got no other choice. I promise you, I've been like this every day of my life. It might have got me popped in the mouth when I was a child, but listen, I live for the real MzBee today, honey. You can't shut me up for nothing, okay? So, for me, that allows the people to come into my world and and experience me, the woman, because people gotta see your vulnerability sometimes. They gotta see your life. Sometimes. Now, of course, there is a gauge that you can set for yourself because a lot of people, they show a little too much of their life. There's people on here, child, you go to the toilet and they going live. Baby, they listen. They about to get in the shower. They going live. They having arguments with their husbands. They going live. Child, what do you have for yourself? They raising their kids. They going live. They changing diapers. They going live. They cooking dinner. They going live. They sitting around the table. Should be talking to their family. They going live. Jesus, child. What parts of your life are only for your family? Create memories. Listen, let the people in, but have a boundary. Have a boundary. Every day don't mean go. Listen, I have scheduled times, dears. You gonna see me. I'm like Big Red in 5 Heartbeats. My office hours are from. That's it. Get off this live with your foolishness. Because again, understand this. Your business is a byproduct of you. If you show too much, the people may not want to consume nothing you got. because because your real life ain't adding up with your business life. You know how some people, they got this floating these floating what do you call them, personalities, where I'm just saying, hey Donnie, I'm just saying, you know how with your personality in your business, oh you chipper, and oh my God, yes, we can do that for you, absolutely. What do you need? Sure, absolutely. What do you sign your name right here, initial here? Absolutely, we can do that. What do you? But then you get home and you go live and you're talking to the people at your house and you cussing your kids from head to toe. Didn't I tell you? And you talking to your spouse. Man, get away, man. Don't get away with all that. Don't be hugging up on me. So you a fraud, huh? So you're really not this person, huh? Okay. If you tell too much. Of course, who you are in business should be who you are across the board. Who you are at home should be who you are. Hello. Why are you doing this? That's called, what is that called? Bipolar? What is that called? Schizo? Multiple personalities? What's all that? What is it? Unstable in all your ways. That's what to sum it all up. Why you not like this here? Again, your business is a byproduct of you. Of you. So if the people don't like you, they are not going to consume your business. So I opened up my home on Friday. Opened up my kitchen, rather. Not my home, my kitchen. Because with all due respect, and I love every last one of y'all, mind your business, okay? What I got going on in my house ain't none of your business. Y'all will never know what kind of car I drive. You'll never, none of the things, okay? Okay? Hey, Charlie. Because some things are off limits. Some things are just sacred. Some things are sacred. So that is another thing. Know your balance. Know your balance. Yes, you have been called to entrepreneurship, but you also have a family. You also have a family. You have a family. You have home responsibility. And also, even if you don't have children, even because my son, bless God, bless his soul, he will have been 9 this month on the 24th. He will have been 9, okay? So I don't have a living child here to raise. However, I work as if I do. Okay? I was once married. I'm no longer married. Okay? Good. It's a good thing. Okay? But I work as if I still have that family that I have to assist and do something with and provide for. To do my part. I still work as if I have that thing to do. Because I am a wife. Still. I am a wife still, okay? I'm not someone's wife. I'm not a person's wife right now, but I am still a wife. Therefore, I carry myself as such in everything that I do. Some of y'all will get it. You'll understand it by and by, okay? You'll understand it by and by. However, when it comes down to me at home, me in my business, because I didn't understand the balance before. I did not understand the balance before. But just like Proverbs 31, that woman rose up early in the morning. She prepared food for her children. Okay? She prepared food for her children. She prepared, hey Nicole, she prepared food for her husband. She got her kids ready and ready for school. She got them dressed and looking good. She did what she had to do for her husband, got him off, okay? Husband called her blessed, called her, virtuous, all of this and then the third, all of the things, okay? Once she saw everybody else off, she got herself set. The chapter says she dressed herself in fine tapestries and all of the things, which means she was a lady about her labels, honey. She wasn't drab and dab. She wasn't doom and gloom. Child, she was out there with them bags. Okay? Looking good. Looking good. You understand me? Stepped outside that door. Where did she go? To the marketplace. In today's terms, to the business, to her company, to her corporation. You know how I knew it was hers? Because when she got there, she gave her orders to her maidservants, i.e. employees. Daughter had the children, the husband, and the business. Which means in order for them to see her as blessed and favored and all of those things that they saw her as, read Proverbs 31 if you don't know. In order for her to have been considered all of that and given all of that and been, appreciated and adorned and just encouraged and uplifted and spoken positively over, that means daughter had to have a balance somewhere. She wasn't all 100% about her business. Not all the time. There's a time and a place. When she was home, she was home. When she was home, she was home. There is a balance. There is a balance that you must have. Sometimes it's required for you to step away from the business and be in the moment with your family. Be in the moment with yourself. For those of us who do not have the living child here, who's not around a lot of people and stuff like that in our regular day-to-day life, what can you do? Take that time, allot yourself a time in the day where you sit in nothing but peace and quiet, where your meditation time, where you become centered, you become, your energy is all pulled in, you're aligning yourself with what's going on. Let me tell you something. I absolutely positively love my peace and my quiet time. Because if I'm not on here, if I'm not talking to the people, if I'm not doing my lives, if I'm not emailing, if I'm not, just because y'all don't see me on live don't mean daughter ain't working. Okay? When you see me on here, and what do I say all the time? Everything that I do is in purpose, on purpose, 100% of the time. There is no time where I'm out of purpose. None. I am very, very, very calculated when it comes down to what I post in the public eye. Okay? Latrice said, I struggle with this. I'm learning to step away. But then I'd be like, I should be doing more. If you should be doing more, then that means the time. Because see, say for instance, you worked a 9 to 5. When you get off at 5, you are off. Which means you need to strategize and plan your hours, your 9 to 5. Set your times of work. Set your times of work. And keep that focus. If you are on the clock 9 to 5 every day, because guess what? And this is what I had to teach myself too. Because in the beginning, I'm like, oh no, the people can contact me. If if I'm up, then it's not a problem. This is not a problem. People can contact me 24/7. It ain't a time. You can't contact me until they started contacting me at 2 and 3 and 4 and all of that stuff in the morning about some hair. Let me tell you something, daughter. What you can't do is sit in my chair right now. So whatever question that you got about your hair, it can wait until the cock crows 3 times. You understand me? Child, if you don't get off this phone at 2 in the morning talking about some bangs, child, you understand me? If you make yourself way too available for people, then they will take advantage. Folks don't care sometimes at the end of the day. They don't care. As long as you answer the phone, child, they will call. But they will also have to understand how to respect your boundaries. They have to understand. Set some times. Set some times. You're welcome, Pam. Set some times and hours of operation. If that person wants to order, because I know, Latrice, you have an order-based business. If that person wants to order, they can order on a site, or they can send you an inbox. You'll respond the next day, the next business day, or in the morning. Set hours of operation because you need it. And it will train your customers on when to call and not call. When to, you know what I'm saying? They'll have to understand how to respect you and your business. That's what you're teaching them how to do, how to respect you and your business. They may be up, but our hours of operation, they can't just walk up to any other store. If the store is closed, they're closed. So set your hours of operation and hold true to them. You got to make your customers respect that. You're teaching people how to respect your business and you, and that you have to start off doing that. Okay? Now, even if you are working, even if you're still up and you're working, still keep true to your hours of operation. Stick to it. Let that be what it is. Okay? Hey, Mike, let that be what it is. Now, as far as your balance goes, if you have a business, you're an entrepreneur, and then you have children or you have a spouse, then you need to cut it off, because your home needs you to be present as well. Be present. Don't ever did you see the story of Madam C.J. Walker? It's on Netflix. Did you see the story of the Clark sisters? You got to be able to balance it. You have 3 children. See? Which means that at a certain hour, you need to be cut off from business, because your attention, your children needs it. Trust me. If you don't, then they will resent you for it. You don't want that. Let them know that mama can work during mama, and then you will have the participation of your children. If these are hours, you guys, listen, mama's working around from this hour to this hour. Now, when the clock strikes, let them know. When the clock turns to this hour, when the long hand is on this number and the short hand is on this number, that's when mama is off, and you got all of my attention. If y'all want to ask me some questions, you can ask me questions. Y'all want to play some games, we can play some games. Y'all want to watch a movie, and then while y'all watching the movie, I can be preparing y'all dinner, whatever the case, and we can just sit around as a family. We can have some fun. We can pop some popcorn, and whatever the case, you got mama's attention all night long. But then in the morning, when the long hand hits this number and the short hand hits this number, mama got to be back on work, okay? So that means that y'all got to be cool. Y'all got to relax, because I know the kids is at home now. So y'all got to relax. You got to be... Assign one of your children to be the leader. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Trey, to be the leader. Make sure one of your kids, assign them, give them the directive to put them in leadership. You know, you are clock commander. So when it's time for mama to get off work, you be the one to come in and say, mama, it's 5 o'clock. You got to have a balance. You got to have a balance. Again, I am one where my son is no longer living. However, I still need a balance. I still need a balance. I need a balance. I need that quiet time. I need that time to step away from the computer screen, step away from the phone screens, step away from the iPad. I have 3 devices, 4, including my laptop. And they all work all day long. All day long. And before you know it, your whole day is gone if you overly consume yourself with business. Balance yourself. Hello, Miss Adeline. Balance yourself. I'm telling you, you're going to appreciate you, and your family and your surroundings will too. Before last year, I hadn't taken a vacation in 7 years. Before last year, I had not taken a family vacation, and my family vacates every 2 years. Last year was my first vacation in 7 years. That is not okay. Why? Because I was overly consumed with working. Overly consumed with trying. I gotta do more. I gotta make more. If you passed out somewhere lifeless, what's the purpose? What is the point of working and not being able to enjoy what you do? Or enjoy the fruit of your labor? What is the point? And then you have to be refreshed and rejuvenated for the new ideas, the witty ideas, the creative ideas and the witty inventions. You have to be refreshed. You have to be renewed. You have to be rejuvenated. You got to reset yourself, recalibrate. For some of you all, this is the time to do that too. For some of you all, right now is the time to reset and recalibrate. Right now, the pause in the globe or on the planet Earth could be your pause too, because you were doing so much and you didn't know how to just sit still. Still yourself. Still yourself. It is possible for you to have a balance. Balance it. There is a number, everybody, the saying, it's not enough hours in a day. Yes, it is, actually. Yes, it is. We just got to plan it out. Go to bed at a certain time. Wake up at a certain time. Work during certain hours. Plan your day. Plan your day. Plan it. Command your day. You know what I'm saying? That way that way what happens in your day is controlled by you. It's a way to get a grip on that thing. You know what I'm saying? If you and give yourself off days. Give yourself off days. Because you deserve those too. Because if you don't, then what day are you going to run your errands? What day are you going to do your cleaning and your washing and your stuff like that, cooking and preparing for the week? What day are you going to do that? Give yourself off days. This is your business. But you deserve off days as well. You do. You do. Run your business like a business. Not like a sweatshop. Like a business. Like a business. Okay? I don't see any other questions. If no one else has any questions, then because we've been on here for 2 hours. Getting down to business for 2 hours. Yes, ma'am. You're welcome, Latrice. You're welcome. If anybody has any questions or whatever pertaining to their business and entrepreneurships and your entrepreneurial endeavors, even if you're thinking about, stepping out there, whatever the case, then please feel free. Feel free to reach out. Feel free. Inbox me. Reach out. Email me. Reach out. Reach out. Reach out. Reach out. I would rather you ask the question than go out there and do something that you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to do it. I'm talking about regarding trademarking, regarding copyrights, regarding publishing. Because you guys, I have a book. I released a book. Make Up With Yourself. If I can find it. Nope, I gave it away. I gave the one I had here away. But I do have some there. I have some that are here that if you want to get your signed copy, your autograph copy, you can definitely do so. The information is in the captions. If you just tap the screen, boom, and you pull up the information, you should see it on how to order, how to get your autograph copy. If you do not have it, then you are missing out. There are some people on this line right now that has the book, have read the book, and have been blessed by the book and are returning to the book for nuggets and information and things that they have to, remind themselves of. How to make up with yourself, how to free yourself, how to remove yourself, how to get yourself to a place of freedom. To a place where you no longer live in your past. You no longer are consumed or shadowed by your past. You can actually release those things and walk in your future. Okay? Walk in your future. Free, burdens removed, yoke destroyed, happy, truly happy, and not just appearing to be happy, not where your exterior looks happy, but you are actually your inner workings, the workings of you, the makings of you. You are a happy and free and peaceful individual. How to get that? How do you get that? How do you go there and be at peace and one with yourself? A lot of people don't know. I didn't know until I found out. And then when I found out and I worked the system for myself, and I worked these rules and these processes on myself, and I became free. I became happy. I became, okay? Then I gave the tools to you for you to be able to do the same. Same here with getting down to business. Okay, so if you want your signed autograph copy, go through the process and place your order. Okay, inbox me with your information. Or if you prefer an ebook, go to Amazon and Kindle. You can download it for yourself. Audible will be available here soon, probably in the next week or so. Okay, it takes a 30-day process for them to be able to upload it and stuff like that. So, but Audible will be available for you before the month is out. That's for sure. Okay, but it is available. The copy is available by way of autographing directly through me, or you can go and get your ebook copy at Amazon and Kindle. Okay, I am also working on part 2 of that right now. The outline is already being completed, and I'm working on 2 books simultaneously, actually. So the second book you all are gonna love. Well, both of them you all gonna love. Okay. But the second book you all are really going to enjoy, and it's something that you all have been asking me for quite some time now. So I'm gonna finally get it to you. Okay. So while you have this time right here, definitely listen, recreate. I know I did last week. I did on Foodie Friday. I did a recommittal meal, to where, you know, the traditional New Year's meal, which is the black eyed peas, the greens, you know what I'm saying, all of the things. So I redid that. I redid our New Year's meal to recommit and reset ourselves to our original plan for our lives, our original desires, our original goals, our original resolutions. Just because we're in the middle of a global pandemic doesn't mean you lose your sight and lose your focus and lose your resolutions and lose your goals. Start again. It is never too late to begin again. Even if it comes down to creating a new vision board, or even creating one, because for those who have never created one for this year, start a vision board. Put down your desires on the board. Habakkuk 2:2, write the vision, make it plain. Make it plain upon tablets so that you can see. You need to see. If you constantly see what you desire, then you'll constantly focus and work towards it. Your mind won't wander off to and fro. You will be focused and you'll be seeing exactly. You'll be pressing towards the mark for the prize of a high calling. You'll be focused on your mark. Focus yourself on your mark. Focus on your mark. Vision boards give you that. Focus on your mark. Write it down. That way you can remind yourself. Your own 2 eyes are seeing the board every single day. And your own 2 eyes, the more you see something, the more you process it, the more you think about it, the more it will become a part of you. And guess what else? We are trained as human beings. We are trained to go towards our most dominant thought, which means that if your vision on your vision board is what's in your mind all the time, your actions will follow your thoughts. If you sow a thought, you reap an action. If you sow an action, you'll reap a habit. If you sow a habit, you'll reap a lifestyle. If you sow a lifestyle, you'll reap a destiny. It starts in your mind. But what you see is what you will believe, which means, on another note, watch what you put in your eyes and watch what you put in your ears. I.e., reality TV shows that are foolish. People that are foolish. Naysayers, news, negative stuff, that's foolish. Stop. Filter the stuff that you are seeing and filter the stuff that's going in your ears. Watch what you put in your eye and your ear gates. Be strategic about what you focus your mind on. I understand things is happening around us. I understand it could be difficult sometimes, but pay attention to what you allow in your mind. Because if you see it, you're going to, I don't care how hard you try to fight it, but if you consistently see something, it's going to embed itself in your mind. It's going to embed itself in your mind, which is why every single day we have to renew our mind. Every single day we have to reset. We have to focus. We have to focus our mind and tell our mind to stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. You almost got to say it audibly out of your mouth so that your own ears can hear it. Focus. So when you put your goals on whatever you're going to put your goals on, your desires, look at it every day. Focus on it every day. And little by little, you'll see little bits and pieces of that board being completed. Little bits and pieces. Okay? Little bits and pieces. You'll be surprised. Keep a journal as well. Keep a log on when you set the goal, like the date and then the goal when you set it, and then keep a column on when it was done. That is your log of your blessings that you're counting. Okay, count your blessings, name them one by one. That way you can know, you can keep a gauge, keep a log when you first requested it, when you put it in the atmosphere versus when it was manifested. Keep a log for yourself. I'm telling you. Okay, so hopefully this bless you, Lori. Thank you so much. I'm glad you learned some things today. I'm so glad that you all were here. Thank you so much for tuning into a special presentation of Getting Down to Business with MzBee. Next week, we are back to our regularly scheduled time, Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, don't forget, tonight is Father-Daughter Talk with Pop Brown, and we are on part 2 of Happy Blended Family versus Baby Mama Drama. Last week was so good. I don't know if y'all followed on last week over on Let's Be Real page, but definitely turn on the notifications for tonight. You do not want to miss tonight's part 2. Now, last week, we got the man's point of view as the fathers dealing with the baby mama stuff, okay? This week, we're getting the woman's point of view. You do not want to miss it, okay? Happy Blended Family versus Baby Mama Drama on Father-Daughter Talk with Pop Brown. Follow that. Matter of fact, follow all of our pages. If you tap the screen, you'll be able to see exactly where you can follow us, where you can turn on the notifications, where you can like, or you can do all of those things, and you will be able to keep abreast on what's going on in the world of MzBee. It's always, you already know, hashtag MzBee every day. That's what we on right now, okay? It's always something. Again, Sunday, we are on Let's Be Real doing MzBee's Tea Party. That's when you get your full week of updated current events and what's going on in the world, whether it be with politics, whether it be with your economics, whether it be with entertainment, or whatever the case, whether it be for your own personal safety. And listen. Okay, good, Latrice. On Monday, we have New Music Monday. You can find us over at BV Entertainment, where we are having a conversation and an interview with those people that operate in the entertainment arena, whether you are an artist, whether you are a musician, a producer, a writer, whatever the case, it don't matter, actor, whatever the case, we are talking to you, okay? On Tuesday, that is Midday Makeover with Beauty by MzBee. You will find me over at Beauty by MzBee Salon Studios, where we are doing some demonstration and some conversation. We are having a good time, and we are showcasing some product and things like that, and it's People's Choice Tuesday, so I allow you to throw out some colors and some things to me, and I execute them right before your very eyes. We're having a great time listening to some good music and all of those things, okay? On Wednesday, we will be putting out there Real Talk Wednesdays with MzBee, okay? Real Women Talk Wednesdays, so it's giving you guys a platform to be able to discuss some real women talk, real talk for us women, okay? Things that we struggle struggle with, things that we conquer in, things that we can just come and be a woman and discuss some stuff, child, that ain't got nothing to do with no men. It got everything to do with us, okay? On Thursday, Getting Down to Business with MzBee, right here, where we have 1 hour of power, where I talk to you and give you tools, tips, and topics about how to be in business, how to stay in business, how to be fail-proof and foolproof in your business. Friday, Foodie Fridays with MzBee. That's when we are in the kitchen, honey, laying and slaying, child. If you missed last night's, go watch it. It's on this page right here. Last night was amazing. I made some pineapple jalapeno sticky wings, child. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. Okay, and made some Hawaiian rice, baby. Honey, listen, with some Hawaiian rolls. Listen, matter of fact, when I get off of here, I'm about to go reheat them things and go on and have my life, honey, okay? And then on Saturdays, Father-Daughter Talk with Pop Brown on Let's Be Real, where he's discussing, and I'm allowing the world to borrow my father for an hour. With some of the women out here, you don't have the fathers. Your father is either passed and gone on to be with the Lord, or you never knew your father, or your father is incarcerated, or whatever the case, whatever it is, you have my father for an hour. So you can sit and have a conversation, pose your questions, and he'll be willing, and he is willing to give you the advice and give you the conversation that you need from father to daughter, okay? So I love you. I mean it. I thank you so much for coming. Okay? And have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of the Saturday. Don't forget, tonight, Father-Daughter Talk with Pop Brown. Okay? Father-Daughter Talk with Pop Brown. Tonight, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay? Love you, mean it. And there's nothing you can do about it. All right? Peace.